Just when you thought things couldn't get any crazier at Columbia University, turns out they have a new university president who once called the congressional hearings on campus anti-Semitism Capitol Hill nonsense. Now, this is Claire Shipman. She was a former CNN White House correspondent. Her ex-husband was in the Obama administration. He was the press secretary, Jay Carney. Shipman was co-chair of Columbia's Board of Trustees. Friday, Shipman was appointed as the replacement to former Columbia president Katrina Armstrong. And Armstrong was forced out over what many critics saw as her capitulation to the Trump administration in the administration's efforts to combat anti-Semitism, often taking the form of discriminatory anti-Zionism on America's college campuses, particularly in the Ivy League, Columbia University included. Shipman, in a December 2023 text message, told then University President Minouche Shafik that she thought Columbia would be spared from, quote, the Capitol Hill nonsense, and she was referring to those December 2023 campus anti-Semitism hearings in Congress, which came about because of the explosion in anti-Jewish and anti-Zionist sentiment, which often resulted in discriminatory behavior against Jewish students, violence and exclusion of Jewish students. At Columbia and many universities, students say that they're only opposing Zionists, not Jews. Well, 95% of Jews are Zionists. Zionism simply means that you support the existence of the one Jewish state. It doesn't mean you support all of its policies. It means you support its existence. And when you only oppose the existence of one country in the entire world, and it's the Jewish state, you might be an anti-Semite. Now, you may remember those 2023 campus anti-Semitism hearings on Capitol Hill led to the resignation of the presidents of Harvard and Penn, Claudine Gay and Liz McGill. Now, they resigned after they were grilled by members of Congress, including Elise Stefanik, on whether calling for the killing of Jews violated their school's policies. Said it depended on the context. In other words, there were certain contexts in which you could call for the killing of Jews, such as the killing of Jews in Israel on October 7, 2023, and you would not be violating university policies. Shipman's text messages about those hearings came out in a report in October that was part of the Committee on Education and the Workforce on Capitol Hill. That was the report that had leaked text message chains between university officials and really revealed the depth and scope of the anti-Semitism at Columbia. And there are a lot of questions swirling right now about whether Shipman is going to defend Jewish students against anti-Semitism or go back to the old policies that were harming Jews just a couple months ago.